I'm stopping in with a quick review of the new Crafter's Edge Crossover 2. This is a new die cutter that does fabric and paper. You can see all the fabric settings: cork, corrugate, magnet, flannel, burlap, as well as the paper settings. What's really unique about this is you dial the pressure here. So it comes with 3 plates. You have the one big plate, a thin die plate, and then one plastic plate. You put the metal one down if you're going to do a die cut. So I have some paper here, and I'm going to walk you through what I've done for the settings. Now, your settings may be slightly different depending upon your paper, depending upon your machine. But I'm using this Anna Griffin. You can see all the detail in this. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put the plate over it. And I'm going to dial this to 4. I have seen some people cut it on 3. But with my paper, and I'm using Fun Stampers Journey paper, I think 3 is a little too tight. So I put mine on 4. So you just experiment with your machine. You can see that already cut. And if I flip this over and I pull this off, I just don't want to rip it. There it is. You can see no trying to poke out all the little pieces. It cut flawlessly on the first attempt. So let's say you have an embossing folder now that you want to emboss. Here's just a regular embossing folder. Put this in here. We don't need the metal die cutting plate. We just use our clear plastic plate, and we will turn this up to 9. Well, maybe we'll try 8. That looked awful easy. And you can see great embossing, no cracking. Now let's say you have a 3D. So this one that I'm going to use is from Stampin' Up. They call theirs Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folders. Crafter's Companion does 3D embossing folders. You can see they're the very thick. So we'll put that in. And we'll dial this down. I do not use the top plate when I do this. So I dial this down to 4. And that goes through like butter. And you have that thick embossed. And then this is what I was really excited about. I have a ton of stencils. This is a Craftin' Kimmy paw stencil, and I love this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the paper, put it down, put the paw stencil and then put this rubber mat. Now this particular rubber mat I got in a 3-pack. This is sold by Stampin' Up. It's the Big Shot embossing mats, and it comes with the plastic mat, this really thin rubber mat, and then this a little bit thicker rubber mat. I have an Anna Griffin rubber mat that I tried, and I didn't get the results I was looking for. So then I tried this one. So try what you have. I'm going to dial this to 5. And I'm going to roll it through. Okay, maybe I did it differently. Let me remember how I did this. I have to put the stencil, the paper, and the mat so that it pushes it down. Yeah. Okay, so you can see that when I peel that stencil away, can you see that impression that is left? It's perfect. So the first time, I didn't put it in the right order. I put my paper in this and the mat like a dinghy. So you have to put the paper on the top, and then, which was this way, and then the mat, so that when the pressure pushes the mat through the embossing folder. But what I love about this is the deboss side as well as the emboss side. You can use either one. So I don't have this stencil right in an embossing folder, but I just embossed, and you have that beautiful texture. Also want to show you, this folds up so that it has a very slim profile. Has Velcro holding it together. Here's those metal rollers that go, you can dial in. You can see the numbers here. And I use, like if it says 1, then I'm using that little line right to the right of the number. That's how I did it, because you see there's a 18 and then a line. Also, the handle, there's a little button you push and the handle folds up. So again, you can set this on a shelf. You can pick it up and carry it. It doesn't take up a lot of room. It's not real bulky. Hope you enjoyed the review and some of the things you can do with it. If there's something you want to see, let me know, and I'm happy to give it a shot. Thank you.